Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel Learn to Code with Aditi. So today I'm going to explain you the algorithm and also write the code for this climbing the leaderboard problem which is there in problem solving section of HackerRank. So let me give you a very small overview of this problem. We are given with two inputs. First is leaderboard and second is player scores. So basically this player wants to climb to the top of the leaderboard and simultaneously calculate his ranks after each and every score. So, if we take this example to understand the situation, then this player has first score as 5, which is less than all of these. So, we already have 5 ranks, so his rank is 6. Then, his next score is 25, which comes on the 4th position, so his rank is 4th. Then we have 50, which comes on the 2nd position, and then we have 120, which is the last score, and it comes on the 1st position. So output for this problem is 6, 4, 2 and 1. So these rankings are given according to the scores, means a higher score will obviously get a higher ranking and a lower score will get a lower ranking. But if two players have same score like these two, then they will get same ranking too. That is 1 for this case. Now let's go and understand the algorithm. We are going to create a hash map for storing each player's ranking. Here, keys are scores and values are ranks because two players can have same scores. So they should have same rank too, and we should not store it into two different variables. Now then we are going to declare a variable whose name is initial, and we are going to traverse the leaderboard from last to the first. So it's important to create a variable as initial. Then we are going to use a for loop for iterating over the player scores one by one, and then we are going to nest another for loop into this for loop for comparing player score with other all players. So now we are going to create another array list. We are going to create it initially only, and then we are going to store players ranking after each score in this array list, and then after that, after each and every processing, we are going to return this array list. So now let's go and write the code. Here we are given with two lists. First is ranked and second is player. So let's receive it into two different array lists of integers, of course. Let's name it leaderboard. Now again, like previous video, we have to cast it explicitly into an array list of integers because list is the parent class of array list. So it can't convert itself into an array list. Let's name it player scores. Now create another array list for storing players ranking. It should be capital I. Let's name it ranks. Should be new array list. Now let's create a variable rank. But before that, we have to create a hash map of integer as keys and again integer as values. Let's name it rankings. Here we are taking rank as 1 because we can see that these leaderboard scores are given in descending order. So of course this ranking is always the first ranking. Now let's store these rankings and scores in this hash map that we have created. So for int score in leaderboard, we'll check if this rankings hash map contains score. If it does not contains this, then we are going to put this score as key and ranking as rank, and then we are going to increment it. Now let's create the variable initial whose value would be leaderboard dot size -1. Now we are going to iterate over player score array. And use another for loop. For comparing it with leaderboard scores. So let's check if this score is greater than or equal to this leaderboard score, and if it is, then we are going to set this rank variable to rank of this leaderboard score. And with this we are going to set initial to I-1, because if we are taking 65 as player score, so we'll compare it with 60. Now we do not want 77 to be compared with 60 again. So we'll set initial to 75, so that we'll start comparing from 75 and not 60. So index of 60 is 5 and we are setting initial to I-1, that is 5 minus 1, that is 4. That is 75. Now when the next score will come, then it will be compared with 75 only and not 60. So we are setting initial to that thing. And of course we know that if 65 is smaller than this 75, then it is going to be smaller than all of these. So when we find a number that is greater than this player score, then there only we should break, because there is no point of going further. It will only increase time. So else we should break of this loop. Now at the end of first for loop, we are going to put this rank into the ranks list, and lastly we are going to return this ranks list. Now we are done with the code, so let's run it. Sample test cases are clear. These test cases are also clear. So if you found this video helpful, then please go like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also tell me in the comment section that what all I have to improve in myself. Thank you very much, and let's meet in the next video with another HackerRank challenge.